Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Jet 2 Holidays. No, it's not that one. It was something else. I don't know. Welcome back, everybody, to the channel. It is me again, Swiss005, and we're back live again at a very late time. A time where most are not awake, which makes this sort of an exclusive club of vampires and Americans. So, welcome back, everybody. How are you guys feeling? I'm feeling well because I'm flying a great airplane today, the 737-800. For some reason, I already put the exit doors on. Yes, everybody, this is the 737-800 that has crash animation, so that's very fun. How are you guys feeling today? I'm feeling fire. Hello, Zeno. No. Stream on. Stop.
W stream on this 737 777
Oh my god, please, it's not funny. This was funny. This is a thing from 2021. Genuinely, move on. Dude, 777 spam in the big 2025?
77,777.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the RYANAIR Airbus A320 We're here at the La Gomera airport, as we can clearly tell. We're going to fly a little bit through the Canaries Island, because I felt like it today. You know, it's a place that is great, especially Tenerife is great for having a very safe airport when it comes to traffic separation. Ladies and gentlemen, the RYANAIR flight. Finally, I have an excuse. If I make a hard landing, I can say, haha, I'm flying RYANAIR. It's not because of my lackluster skills or anything, my slender grasp on landing. I'm very bad at landing, if you've been not able to tell. Ladies and gentlemen, 737 RYANAIR. Let's fire it up, ladies and gentlemen. I'm, you know, this is funny because, I mean, this is an airplane that is definitely, it seems more outdated. You know, I mean, the 737 MAX still has the same panel up here. It's pretty crazy to think about that, especially now that we've come from other, even Boeing airplanes like the 787 or the 777 that can start up on its own. Here, you have to do all of it manually. You don't have the great Honeywell switches that move from idle to cut off with a big detent. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and turn on this airplane now. I'm waiting for the APU to fire up. It is RYANAIR, and we are talking about a plane that is full of people. Mainly drunk people, poor people, brokies. RYANAIR, great. Pepe Java, I'm working on TFX right now, making the plane disintegrate if you crash. Yes, the guys that develop the interesting TFX mod are really busy at work. It's pretty insane what they're doing. All right, so look at that. We're gonna see the APU generator be on in a sec, and let me tell you, I'm not planning on actually crashing this airplane today. And I'm not doing. Who will crash first, the plane or the game? Actually, the game is running quite stably now.
€2.49. Who will crash first, the plane or a game?
It's funny, actually, I want to fly the 737. I have to kind of get used to the systems, because next week I'm planning on doing a simulator flight on the 737 MAX and posting that, because a influencer colleague, a friend of mine, has one set up, and he's a German 737 first officer. And it's funny because I didn't know that he lives literally 10 minutes away from me. I'm literally, it's a 10-minute drive, actually less, 5-minute flight drive. It's near where I go to McDonald's, okay? Right, it's my my local McDonald's also has a 737 MAX simulator. You might know him, you mightn't. You will get to know him next week, I guess. All right, let's go ahead and we're gonna do a fun. I was asking him to do like a fun challenge, actual flight, like actual pilot versus simulator pilot. He's the actual pilot. I'm not a 737 first officer anyway. All right, looking good. We're aligning the airplane, and let's go ahead and set up the flight plan. Once again, we are at the beautiful La Gomera Island Airport, which is very, it's not very big, but it will be big enough for a 737 for sure. Position initialization, let's just enter our position. It should already work, actually. There we go, that's already good. And now the initialization of the flighting itself. Once again, we're going to fly from La Gomera to Las Palmas. It's quite a quick flight, but it will be a very interesting flight. Let's go ahead and plan our initial altitude 11,000 feet only, which is not much, but that is great. That means the people on board RYANAIR plane don't have to suffer as much. Let's go ahead and put our reserves to 0. We're not really caring about fuel because we're not really flying for a long distance, are we? Cost index 56. I'm going to try to land this airplane as hard as possible, by the way. Yeah, it is Dustin 737. I bet you might know him, especially if you're German, because he makes German content. All right, so our origin airport right now is GCGM. No, yeah, GCGM La Gomera. I actually know of this island because there's like a lot of homeless hippies living in the cliffs somewhere, literally below the airport. I'm not actually kidding. There's like hobos. And they're all on board RYANAIR, because what else would they be flying? They maybe would take the ship or something, because they're environmentalists. Okay, so, good. Let's fly to Las Palmas. Very nice. Our runway will be the runway 27. Runway 27. We might want to request a flight plan. It probably won't work. Okay, we don't have that. And then we're going to fly to Sique. But we're going to plan that out in a second, ladies and gentlemen. Bro, leave the homeless alone. Dude, we're flying RYANAIR today, so... No, RYANAIR's a great airline. I recently had a bit of an epiphany when I flew RYANAIR for the last time. Like, last time I flew RYANAIR. It was one of the best flights I've had in, like, this year. Like, genuinely, I'm not gonna tell you, I'm not supposed to tell you, but I'm suing Lufthansa over some stuff, because their customer service is genuinely terrible. And like RYANAIR, I've never had any issues with, and I've taken a few RYANAIR flights. I've taken lots of Lufthansa flights. It's always been Lufthansa that has been causing issues. All right. Let's get our information frequency 118.375. It's not actually about the incident that... The funny thing is me probably having to sue Lufthansa is a very different story than the one, like... The thing that happened last year where they didn't want to let me board because they closed the gate early. Yeah. So, yeah, I have a bit of issues with something regarding other stuff. So, I might want to do a video on it. I think it would be great content to say, guys, I'm suing Lufthansa. All right, let's go ahead now and put the SC1 Charlie arrival already in. That will already set us up for a beautiful landing. ILS runway 03 left. That's going to be our arrival. Wonderful. And let's check out our legs. The legs are nice and shaven. Yes. Execute like they did in France. Okay, good. Let's go ahead now and tune into information. Well, you already tuned in. La Gomera Radio. Good day, RYANAIR 001. Radio check. Look at this. We actually have sort of a pay-worse scenery here. That looks great.
RYANAIR 001, La Gomera Airport info. Roger. Readability 5.
La Gomera, RYANAIR 001, request IFR clearance to Las Palmas.
I'll grab that clearance. Give me just a minute.
Yes, sir. Sounds American. Swiss, is the website live? Not really. I'm waiting on a few things.
RYANAIR 001, information current. Clear to Gran Canaria. After departure, fly radar vectors ESCI, initial climb to 4,000. Departure on 127.7 squawk 6675. Released for departure. Clearance void if not off by 1053 Zulu. Time now 1038.
Sun 001. Correction. RYANAIR 001 cleared to Gran Canaria. Runway 27S. Climb 4,000 to radar vectors to ESCI. Departure 127.7 squawk 6675. Clearance void if not off by 1053 Zulu. RYANAIR 001. Oh my god, I just had the worst. I had the worst read back in the world. Great, so let's do 4,000 feet now. And we're going to use runway 27, which is good. 27. Nice. And let's enter in 250,000 knots. Look at that. Yes, it's a very fast 737 after all. Let's go and prepare this airplane for a little pushback action. Hello, beautiful. Let's see if our... I think HR is going to want to talk to us after that.
Oh, hey there, Captain. You're looking super smooth today,
I know.
as always. Just a reminder, we're flying over the magical land of Unicornia.
Shut
and we'll
up.
Be cruising
Honestly,
at
she's
about
getting more and more
37
dumb.
cupcakes of altitude. Can't wait for those smooth landings.
It's not going to be smooth, darling. It's going to be the hardest landing in the world.
RYANAIR Flight PMDG 738 from GCG.
PMDG
which is totally
7.
in the land of Unicornia. To GCP,
Shut up.
located somewhere in the mystical realm of Candyland.
No,
We're
what the
currently at
fuck? It's
11:40
genuinely just a
and it's
Spanish island.
14 megabytes outside. So sit back, relax, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram at SI_Georgina. Leave a comment after we land.
Good. Let's hit the parking brake.
Roger. We had already gotten our clearance through the center frequency, but we can repeat again.
Shut up.
Vision Jet 69er Yankee, understood, no need to repeat. Report when ready for departure.
Roger, Vision Jet 69er Yankee. We are lined up on runway 27 and ready for departure, IFR.
It's like a canned one. That doesn't really make sense.
Roger, Vision Jet 69er Yankee is cleared for takeoff 27 after departure. Radar vectors to Gomer and is filed. Report passing altitude
Shut up.
6,000 and departure will be on 127.7. Squawk 2540.
Yeah, that's right back correct. Gomera Radio, RYANAIR 001. We're ready for pushback. Request pushback information. Let's see. Where do we have to go? Where are we going? We're going to take off runway 27, which is that one. So we want our tail to go to the left.
RYANAIR 001, pushback approved. Expect runway 09er for departure.
Okay, pushback approved. Expect runway 09 for departure. RYANAIR 001. Well, you're not actually able to approve us to do anything, by the way. All right, so pushback. We want our tail to go very much left now, so let's do that. We have to do a bit of a replanning now because we're going to take off runway 09er, which is interesting. So let's go and do that now. Runway 09er, the other one. This airport, after all, does not have ATIS, which is not very smart. Gomera Radio, RYANAIR 001, request QNH. Altimeter. Release park and brake. Park released.
RYANAIR 001, QNH 1018.
QNH 1018, so RYANAIR 01. Perfect. Wonderful altimeter setting there. 1018. I'm not a hater of that. Alright, so we've got that going. We've got the isolation valves open. We've got our N2 compressor turning on. Let's put the cutoff switch to run. Not the other way around.
Cabin crew, all doors in flight and cross-check. Welcome aboard RYANAIR Flight PMDG 738, flying from the magical land of La Gomera to the enchanted
Swiss,
Grand
put your hand over the camera for
Georgina,
Lamar
your lead
Jackson
flight
edit. I don't know who Lamar Jackson is, but I'm going to do like a cool little stunt here.
001
Boom!
And First Officer Bill B keeping things smooth up front. Joining me in the cabin are my fabulous crew.
I don't know who Lamar Jackson is. Is he Kendrick? Is he Kendrick's brother? Oh, this guy ain't walking. He's actually Michael fucking Jackson. Hee hee, look at that.
To release.
Hey.
Easy peasy, right? In the unlikely event
Hee
that
hee.
any oxygen
Yeah, bam, boom, there we go.
pull the mask
Fly to Epstein Island. All right, let's go now and
normally.
turn on the
Don't worry about
engines
the
here.
Your safety comes first, and if we need to use our swim vests, they're located under your seats. Just
All right.
pull them out,
By the way,
put them over your head,
all right, just turn
and
on the
inflate
engines, by the
by
way, now.
pulling the red cord. Remember,
Set parking
in
brake.
the event
Parking
of
brake
an
set.
evacuation,
Engines
please leave
run.
your luggage behind. We have 6 emergency exits on this 737. 2 at the front, 2 over the wings, and 2 at the rear. Just
beautiful
follow
engine
the
start
illuminated
sound.
signs, and you'll be out faster than I can say follow me on Instagram at
Shut up!
_Georgina.
I refuse to
We're
follow
cruising at
you.
a whopping 11,000 cupcakes today, and our flight time is just about 32 minutes.
Good.
So,
Let's
sit back,
select our
relax,
heading to
and
go
enjoy the
09 or
ride.
0,
Oh,
because that's
and after our snack service, I'll be selling some fabulous items from the RYANAIR shop.
it's not
So
gonna be
keep your
fabulous.
eyes
It's gonna be
peeled.
pretty
All right.
bad.
Captain
Has anyone ever
Smith,
actually
001.
bought stuff from the airline shops, by the way? I also got the watches. I'm like, who the hell buys watches? Who's the hell is going on vacation thinking, oh, let's go buy a watch now? Or let's go buy a power bank inside of an airplane. Okay, power bank, I might understand if your guy is at home. Oh, by the way, we haven't set up V-speeds here, so let's go into that real quick. Like, are they actually selling a lot of stuff? I reckon they sell a bit of food. That makes sense. But, like, watches? Who cares? All right, there we go. There we go. +15. And so, we are ready to go. Lagomera, Ryanair 001. We're ready for taxi. Request taxi information. You bought Georgina. I once bought jewelry in the airport. Well, jewelry in the airport makes sense because it's actual jewelry and not like cheap stuff.
Ryanair 001, taxi to runway 09er via taxiway A. Hold short of runway 09er.
Taxi runway 09 or via taxiway Alpha, Ryanair 001. Alright, looking good. They do sell suitcases at airports. That kind of makes sense though too. But like buying like, I don't know. I would never buy like a Lufthansa watch. Like I don't even see what the point of that is. All right, looking good though. We're ready. We're so ready. Are you guys ready for departuring? We're not going to use the intersection. That would mean we would take off where the mouse cursor is. Take off to the left now. That would be actually quite crazy. I will not do that. And Lagomera information. Ryanair 001 holding point Alpha runway 09 or ready for departure. Don't you dare clear us for takeoff, by the way. Alright, auto brake, rejected takeoff. Even though that's saying
Ryanair 001, runway 09er, wind 010 at 6, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 09 or Ryanair 001. It's not actually able to clear us, I think, in the European airspace. Anyway, let's go. Why are people posting mustard in the chat?
Ryanair 001, understood. Holding at the terminal. Let me know when you're ready to proceed.
Nope. No. Ryanair 001. Cleared for takeoff, runway 09.
Ryanair 001, runway 09er, wind 010 at 7, cleared for takeoff.
You didn't understand me correctly. I have a bit of an issue. Cringe 001. What's the issue with you now? I have a bit of an issue.
PTF donated $4.99. Cringe 001, choke, praying gesture emoji, 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 praying gesture emoji.
Cybow! Hey, look, I speak Alpha now too. Stop!
Praying gesture emoji, praying gesture emoji, praying gesture emoji, praying gesture emoji, praying gesture emoji.
Right. So the thing is, I have a bit of an issue here, and that is that when I let go of the rudder now, it does this. I feel like our nose wheel steering is genuinely broken. Oh, actually, no, the rudder trim is just very off for no reason. How can I reset it? There's no button to reset it on the Airbus. There was a button to reset it to 0. Okay, let's quickly put it to 0, 0, 0, 0. So that we don't have to, like, steer against anything. Alright, there you go. Looking good. Okay, let's keep taxiing. Come on. Swiss Police website. What do you mean by Swiss Police website? Stop.
Roger. Vectors 250 to Gomer, and then on navigation, Vision Jet 69 Yankee.
Alright, let's do it. You guys ready?
Vision Jet 69 Yankee, roger,
ready.
fly heading 250 vectors to Gomer, then on navigation. Report established on course.
Look at that. Look at that. We've got the cliff here. A cliffhanger. Quite literally. Alright, look at that fast taxi motion. We're going to do a pretty cool takeoff. Because, you know, we're Ryanair. So let's do a bit of a static takeoff. Now we're going to do the coolest takeoff in the world. Full power. Let's not do a static takeoff. I kind of forgot about my idea to do static takeoff. All right, runway 27, no, runway 09 identified, and takeoff power set. And we've got airspeed alive and cross-check on all instruments. Wonderful. 8 knots. All right, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna expand our V-rotate speed. Stop. You're not even gonna. It's not even gonna be red because it's not $2. You absolute idiot. Okay, so look at this. We're gonna use the entire runway, and then we're gonna do a vertical takeoff. Takeoff. Honestly, kill yourself. What the hell? Oh, no. No. What the hell?
Dead. Guess who's back? Looks like you're gonna have to return to the airport so they can get crappy airport stuff from the shop.
Where is it again? Aircraft failures. It used to actually work where it would actually automatically apply the failure, and I don't have to do this automatically, manually. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a hero. I don't worry. Now, what would happen in real life in this case? Not much. RYANAIR RYANAIR 001. We have a dual engine failure. We're gonna return to runway 27 real quick. All right, so sure, okay. Right, so what would happen in real life, by the way, is...
RYANAIR 001, emergency situation acknowledged. Clear to land runway 27. Wind 030 at 14. QNH 1018. Advise when on final approach.
Where's the runway? Well, approach runway 27, RYANAIR 01. Where's the runway? I can see it. I can see the runway in front of us. Alright, so...
RYANAIR 001, runway 27 acknowledged. Advise when ready for further instructions.
Okay, we've lost the engine seriously now. Completely. Well, that's okay. We just need to kind of... Actually, we just need to... Oh my god, we need to slow down. Alright, speed check flaps up. We're just going to have to cook the brakes slightly. No worries.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
All right, full on braking. That's gonna cook the landing gear, dude. That is gonna be so bad. Cause I hate that. Why? Because it's gonna actually blow the tires, and that's gonna be very annoying for actually taking off again. Cause like we're able to fix this. There you go. No problem. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is a big brain move. I'm gonna fix the engines now. This is generally just annoying at this point. Stop donating money so the engines fail. It's pretty dumb. All right, let's restart the engines real quick. Good thing I left the APU running. Okay, engines are restarting now. Let's turn on engine number 1, 2. Okay, stop. All right, then only stop donating. I kind of want to do a normal flight now. I might want to disenfranchise you and not give you the option anymore to do stuff like this, because it's absolutely dumb. All right, so let's go take off again. All right, engines should be good. Do we have an issue here? Come on, engines, restart, please. Come on, restart engines. Come on, you can do it. Just give it a bit of... Just give it a little bit of fuel. Put in fuel. Don't be shy. Put fuel in. Put fuel in. Oh, come on. Did you kill my engines now? I'd be very mad. Oh my god, I'm so mad. This is genuinely just annoying. Look how I'm just sweating now. Oh, so I'm gonna have to state panel load, and the problem is when I do that, it's gonna like delete our flight plan. Thank you very much for nothing. This is fucking annoying. Stop donating money. Oh my god, I have to redo the flight plan. Okay, that's not much work. We're literally gonna be done in like 5 seconds, but still. Right? But why are the engines not actually working? That's a little bit weird. Oh my god, did you kill my engines? I'm gonna rage quit this. Why are the engines not working? Come on. Give me some life. Go work. Work! I think they're working now. That's good news. Alright, GCGM. Okay. Alright, let's do a GCLP. Good. Runway 09. Good. Yeah, perfect. And let's just quickly do our arrival here. Essex 1 Charlie. Islas Yankee right here. Good. Let's do direct to that. Activate that. 4,000 feet. Turn the flight directors. Turn LNAV. Oh, there we go. Now it works. Don't work. Why doesn't it work? Doesn't work. It just won't come back. Okay. This is just annoying. This is the worst stream I've done in like 5 years. Alright, let's go take off again. Gotta take a warning error because of flaps 1.5 not set. We're unable to move because we blew the tires on the landing because we had to brake so much. Oh, hey.
OMG. C0 Shepherd donated.
Thank you, I
$50.
appreciate it.
Hope this pays back for the 30 times I failed your engines, babe.
No, it's fine.
ETW, our date is in 30
You're good.
minutes, don't forget.
Our date? Yeah, okay, didn't know that. Thanks for reminding me. Alright, looking good. I'm just trying to get this airplane to move. Because this plane won't move. It's just stuck. It's just stuck. Why is it so hot in here? It's so unbelievably hot in here. It's absolutely insane. 1018. I can't move. Why can't I move? What's the takeoff warning about anyway? Now I can move. Why did it take forever? Alright, look. Looking good. LNAV still is not functioning, which is a little worrying. I don't know why that isn't working. Alright.
8 knots.
8 knots. Cross check. $130. Let's do a beautiful vertical takeoff. Let's do it nicely. Look at that, the RYANAIR 737 nicely being able to climb out, landing her up on the rig. Look at that.
RYANAIR 001. I show you're squawking 1234. Verify you're squawking 6675 mode.
6675 Mo Charlie RYANAIR 001. Where's the squawk code? 667. Oh my god, I hate when the I hate when the tag acts. Oh my god, that is alright. No. 6675. Alright, turn on LNAV, please. Alright. Speed check flaps up. Alright, we're turning right for no reason. Oh, because the autopilot actually isn't on. Oh my god, this is the worst. This is the worst ever flying I've ever done.
Oh
my god.
Praying gesture emoji.
This is the worst flying I've ever done in my entire life.
Praying gesture emoji. Praying gesture emoji. Praying gesture emoji. Praying
Can't even do it.
gesture emoji.
Recognize Center, good day, Ryanair 001, 4,000 feet.
Praying gesture emoji. Praying gesture emoji. Praying gesture
Stop.
emoji. Praying gesture emoji. Praying gesture
Ryanair
emoji.
001. Tenerife South departure identified. Climb flight level 110, turn right, heading 200, vectors to Esquí, then on navigation.
Praying gesture emoji.
Climb 110 and turn right heading 200, Ryanair 01.
Praying gesture emoji. 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 Praying gesture emoji.
Oh my god, this is such a bad stream. I'm gonna just do an extremely bad landing.
Ryanair 001. Expect the ILS X-ray runway 3 left approach into Gran Canaria.
Gran Canaria. Respect the Ryanair. No, respect the ILS from a Yankee approach into runway 23 into Gran Canaria. Ryanair 001. That was the worst ever readback I've done yet again. It's actually runway 0. Was it Yankee or Zulu? That was the worst thing I've ever done. Yeah, it is X-ray actually, not the Yankee. Great. ILS, yeah, there is not even a runway 21 or runway 2. Yeah, runway 23. There is no runway 23. Gran Canaria Center, Ryanair 001. Just to confirm, is there a runway 23 at Gran Canaria? I don't think there's a runway 23 there. Oh, runway 3. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is so embarrassing. He literally said runway 3. But I can't find
Ryanair 001. Gran Canaria does not have a runway 23. Active runways are 3 left and 3 right.
Oh, okay, copy that. ILS runway 3 left. Ryanair 001. Oh my god. That was the worst ever thing I've ever done in my entire life. Okay, looking good though. We cannot speed up yet. Okay, squawk QNH standard, I mean. Jesus Christ. Alright, looking good now, and it's now time to put on LNAV. So the airplane actually flies its flight plan off. It's very sophisticated. For some reason, the Navigraph Simlink doesn't work. So, I don't know where we are. We're somewhere here. Kind of already on arrival, actually. What's the arrival chart looking like? So, this is the waypoint Yelba. Then there's Esquí.
Channel 788. Tenerife South approach. Contact Gran Canaria.
Tenerife.
Approach on 121.3.
Good. I like your website. Oh yeah, you guys like the website? Well, the thing is, let me tell you, shut up. The website isn't even done at all. Anyway, Aviation Experiences is the one. I'm kind of trying. It's not really done yet. It's kind of the problem is now because you guys actually, despite my advice not to do it, or my request rather, not to do it. You guys uploaded a bunch of stuff already, and it kind of it doesn't really break it, but can you see the lag? That's hilarious. There's just so many things uploaded worldwide of aviation stuff, like stuff that I've never seen. What is this? Like, this is an Indian restaurant with fabulous view of the runway. Okay, then there's this one. This is my highlight here: the Tupolev 2104 restaurant. I didn't know about that. So yeah, stuff like that. But like the website isn't really done yet. I want to like add a bit of a, like most of it is aviation museums anyway. Like, I didn't know they had it. Okay, I did know they have an aviation museum here. Can you imagine going to an aviation museum in Latvia? Oh, is that the F-104? Oh, the SAS Museum in Oslo. And then there is the, oh, Caravel. So, but yeah, so this is kind of the website. I'm trying to like, it's not really done yet. Because, so this is why I haven't really announced it in like a video yet. Only on streams and like on Instagram. But But yeah, so that's kind of cool. Like I can show aviation near me, and it goes near me when I allow it to go near me, and then I can see what's up. There's an air show coming up here. Didn't know that. Old timer air show. Okay, so that's kind of like the thing that's interesting. But like I want to actually turn this into an app. Stockholm has an airport. By the way, I finally added the hotel section, so you have like the 737 hotel in Amsterdam. That's kind of nice. Doxed, dude. This is my IP address. It's not even. This is like not at all where I live. This is not even close to where I am at the moment. This is just a guess. Like you can actually see the huge circle. No, this is not doxing, you idiot. But anyway, so this is kind of like the thing that I wanted to like do. Yeah, there's a Lancaster bomber wreck. Well, it's not really showing up on our map yet because no one's added it in. We need more abandoned airplane. We need more wreckages. Like the only abandoned airplanes like here, and there's some other ones like somewhere, but like there's not really a lot of wreckages we can find. There's this one. There's this one, abandoned Thai Airways.
Out of flight level 140 for 4,000.
4,000. All right, look at that. But like that's kind of like the thing. This one is cool though. 737 and B717 Hotel by Lord Plankton in Costa Rica. That's pretty cool.
Edelweiss 214, heavy speed 220 knots.
So yeah, but that's kind of like what I'm planning on doing. This website, I think it's a funny little idea. Let's go full power and go fast now. Okay. Okay, Sarwo is our next waypoint, which is the one here in front of us. And then we've got Thomas right there. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and actually already tune in our IFR, our ILS frequency right now. It's runway 3 left. So open the chart right now. And ILS X-ray is this one right there. It looks like that. And our ILS frequency is 109er. So let's go and enter that in real quick. Decimal 9er. Active. Wonderful. Maybe a little too fast. That's RYANAIR. I'm sure they'll happily overspeed to save money. Actually, overspeeding doesn't really save a lot of money, I feel like. But look, we're not even overspeeding at all. We're completely fine. We're doing extremely professionally. I can't wait to do an extremely hard landing, by the way. It's gonna absolutely suck. I'm calling the police nationale. You're speeding. Shut up. Not speeding at all. We're being realistic, okay? What is the cruise altitude? It's literally 11,000
RYANAIR
feet.
001. Contact Gran Canaria approach on 121.3.
Redeem Canaria approach 121.3. RYANAIR 001. Gran Canaria approach. Good day, RYANAIR 001. Flight level 110. Can you get a low taper fade? What does that even mean? Like, I know it's a haircut, but is it like a good haircut though?
RYANAIR 001. Gran Canaria approach identified. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, indeed. Thanks for wishing us a good afternoon. Can you imagine flying a 737 and then you can just see it when the autopilot is on? You can see the yoke just flapping about all the time for the whole of your flights. Why is he doing 330 knots at flight level 110? Because this is literally our cruise out. Because we're actually going to be landing relatively soon. We're going to be landing extremely hard, by the way.
Vision Jet 69er Yankee descend and maintain flight level 130.
You're in flight level 130, Vision Jet 69er Yankee.
Wonderful.
Vision Jet 69er Yankee contact Tenerife North approach on 128.85.
Check for any discontinuities. There's no discontinuities. We're doing absolutely fine. Why am I always sweating while I stream? It gets extremely hot in here. That's like a big problem. Swiss, are you only flight level 110? Yes, indeed. You're always land extremely hard. We're going to land so hard. I'm going to try to actually land as hard as possible. What do you think is like the max I can pull off? Genuinely. What would be the max you think I can pull off? Like, generally, I want to land hard. By the way, are the spoilers out still? Wait, were the spoilers out the entire time? I like how the... I like how the airplane doesn't warn us. Like, genuinely, the 737, I mean, the Airbus would go crazy. That's the reason why we have to go so fast. You think 1,500 feet, 5,000 feet per minute? I can't do it. Like, that's like a crash. I don't want to crash. I want to have like a casual landing. You know, this plane has crash animations, so crashing will actually crash the plane. You know, so that's not good. You should try Alaska Air Ops. What is that? Try 2,600 feet, 3,000 feet to 10,000 feet per minute. That's pretty crazy. Air Transat is soon. What do you mean? You mean they're running out of fuel? By the way, we forgot to turn off landing gear. This was the worst flighting ever. I once went around, but I forgot to retract the landing gear, and I nearly stalled. Womp womp. If you want to have it count as a landing, maybe 1,000 feet per minute. I think 1,000 feet per minute is like sort of like doable. Do a typical Russian landing. I mean, we use whole runway. We pay whole runway, we use whole runway. Very good. $3,000 was used to get up to Mach in this SR-71. I don't really get what you're trying to say. Tupolev normal landing. That's crazy. Hey, I'm a professional pilot for the S7. We're professionals too. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I mean maybe back then on the Tupolev 135-4, or maybe you know what? Maybe on, if you check my website, of course, which is not launched yet. Don't check it yet. You can eat in it now. And that's what's actually the 2104. I bet this plane had some pretty hard landings. What the hell's that profile pic? That's disrespectful. I don't appreciate the profile picture. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, of the worst flighting in the world, Runners, there's one request to send, because we need to kind of descend. I don't know why they're not telling us to do that, because we're supposed to be at flight level 70 down here.
Ryanair 001, say again your request.
Runners, there's one request to send, flight level 70. Recreate that DC-9 hard landing. I might want to try doing that. Upside down landing.
Ryanair 001, descend flight level 70.
Descend flight level 70, Ryanair 01. Alright, let's do it. I just want to kind of like, this plane doesn't show us our top of descent on the map. It probably is because of my poor configuration, honestly. But it might not be. It might just be like a normal 737 thing. But like, the thing is, how do we know when we're going to arrive? Like, at what point do we have to just like start descending when we know? Like, the Airbus would show us a toad. Here it doesn't.
Donated $7.37. Don't beat yourself up over these poorly performed flights. I messed up my landing at Orlando the day of your 777 stream and my back still
I hate how it
hurts.
says 177. Yeah, your back still hurts. All right, we're gonna create some very hurt backs now today. You know, can we turn on VNAV? Does VNAV work? No, of course it doesn't. Even though it's kind of set up. We don't have speeds. That's why. Interesting. All right, looking good. Master caution light is on for no reason. Sometimes it just does that. I don't really get it. Great. Whip slash landing. We're going to do that. Anything over 4 Gs, theoretically, crash. Because there's a 2.5 limit and a 1.5 margin. Right. I thought it was actually a bit higher than that. I thought like you need to do maintenance or like inspection at like 3,000. Like, sorry, Mach. I mean 2G. No, 3G. I can't even speak. I shouldn't be streaming this late. See, dinner just took way too long, and so I kind of messed up the scheduling. All right, looking good though. Our ads on our website. All right, so this like a bit of a secret that I want to share with you. The problem is, on this web hosting, right? There's something called a workload, and a workload is whenever something happens. So for example, if I press this, or if I go here, multiple workloads sometimes even at once happen. Like, or I go here. What was that? A weird noise. Did aliens just invade my home? No. All right. So whenever I have a workload, right? Like I have
Ryanair 001,
it's a value.
cleared ECQ1 Charlie arrival into Gran Canaria.
Cleared ESCQ arrival into Gran Canaria, Ryanair 001. So whenever I press something, whenever anyone... I can't even speak! Whenever... 2009 Asus laptop site, shut up!
Negative. The correct arrival is ESIC 1 Charlie into Gran Canaria.
ESIC 1 Charlie arrival into Gran Canaria, right? Or is it 1? Alright, whenever someone presses something, you have a workload, and I only have a workload of 175,000 per month, which isn't much. I haven't even announced the site yet, and now daily there's like 30,000 workloads per day. 30,000 workloads per day. Okay?
Ryanair 001, descend altitude 4800, turn left heading 040 vectors for the ILS runway 3 left approach.
Descent 4,800 and turn left heading 040, runner 01. Okay, sorry. Let me actually get back to what I was gonna say. Right, so whenever you... I have 175,000 workloads.
Ryanair 001, descend altitude 4,000.
Descend 4,000, runner 01. So, whenever we have a workload, it's one workload. And whenever we press something, it's one workload, okay? And the problem is, I only have 175,000. If I were to have to get 600,000 workloads per month, it would cost like just 500 euros per month to host the website, to be able to be, fast enough to actually handle all the traffic, right? So 500 euros just to host this, because it's quite complex. It's a very complex website, and there's quite a lot of servers behind this. When a lot of people start using it, and a lot of data gets added, and just
proceed direct. Charlie India 03 Lima. Descend altitude 3800 until established on the localizer, cleared for the ILS runway. 3 left approach.
Was it Charlie Foxtrot? Proceed direct, Charlie India 03 Lima, Ryanair 01. Cleared ILS runway 03 left approach. Okay, back to what I was gonna say. Alright. Back to what I was going to say about this. CF, come on, I want this as a direct. Oh my god, I'm starting to hate this plane so much. There we go. Look, good. Alright. Anyway, what I was going to say is I'm probably going to have to put ads just to make up the cost of posting the website. You know, that's kind of the thing. And I'm sorry, I hate ads too, but at least it's like a free service, so I get the tape. What do you mean the tape? We're gonna make the hardest landing in the universe. Just once again, just mentioning that. For some reason, this plane isn't slowing down at all. Look, we're at 270 knots. Let's put the spoilers out. Dude, I'm so sweaty here. It's so hot. It's unbelievable. I haven't sweated this much since, like, today. We're gonna make such a hard landing, dude. Why does Swiss hate using level open climb and descend? Does this plane even have open climb? I don't know. It probably doesn't. It sure has flight level change. Alright. You're so hot like the flight attendant. Hey, flight attendant, am I hot? Let's ask her. Really.
Oh, Captain Swiss 001, you are like totally on fire. I mean, who wouldn't think you're hot with those famously smooth landings? Just keep it cool up there, okay? I'll be down here making sure everyone's having a fabulous time. Follow me on Instagram at SI_Georgina.
Dude.
Leave a comment after we land. The truck should be there in a second to guide you.
What? Which truck? Alright. Looking good. We can see the runway in front of us. We're gonna do the hardest landing in universe. Just gonna mention that now. Gran Canaria approach runners 001 request QNH. Just been watching a different Swiss RISD 001.
Ryanair 001, cleared for the ILS approach, runway 3 left at Gran Canaria.
Cleared for ILS approach, runway 3 left at Ryanair 001. Oh my god.
Ryanair 001, cleared for the approach runway 3 left at Gran Canaria.
Cleared for runway 03 left approach into Gran Canaria, Ryanair 001. Great. Plane is flying itself down now. Speed check, landing gear down. Reduce our speed to 180 knots. Gran Canaria, RYANAIR 001, request QNH. Why are you sneezing? You have COVID. I don't know. I probably don't have COVID. I probably have like AIDS.
RYANAIR 001, Gran Canaria, QNH 1016.
1016. Grazie. No, gracias. We're in Spain. Ciao. Alright, let's go ahead and remove the standard. Sorry.
RYANAIR 001, contact Gran Canaria Tower on 118.3.
18.3, bye-bye, RYANAIR 001. Whoops. Alright, let's see. What is our... We don't even... Why don't we get, like, a distance one, like, stuff? There we go. RYANAIR 001... Oh, well, Gran Canaria Tower, good day. RYANAIR 001, 10 miles out, ILS, runway 03 left. Alright, let's do it. Do a flight someday in which you absolutely lock in and do everything professionally. No jokes. Well, I might just do it next week when I have...
RYANAIR 001, Gran Canaria Tower, wind 010 at 21. Runway 3 left, cleared to land.
Cleared to land, runway 3 left, RYANAIR 001. We might want to put that out the flaps, by the way. We have time. Speed checked, flaps 30. We're not speed checked, but we're going to be able to reduce speed quite quickly. Alright. 140 knots. Let me put out some spoilers right there. Look at the amount of windmills here. That's absolutely crazy. It looks like almost like a hazard. Why are there so many of them? That's just crazy. Is that normal? I mean, it looks like it should be like that in real life, actually, it turns out. Look at the amount of windmills. Alright. I don't think there's going to be a VATSIM stream ever again after the incident. No, there is. I just need a... I talked to the staff at VATSIM staff, and they were like, ah, yeah, we can do a stream, but we're going to have like 8 supervisors active on frequency, ready to ban people for life. So look at that. Ain't bad. There's actually literally an airplane right in front of us. No, that's just a runway. I'm absolutely retarded. Alright, so let's go and put the spoilers to armed. Looking great. And 140 knots or so is going to be set up quite soon. We're then going to be landing runway 03 left. My hand is literally wet from the sweat. Shop. Let's go and do it. Would this be marked on a flight chart as hazard? Probably is. No, it's not on the sectional, interestingly. Alright. My airplane. I feel like the ILS kind of set us up a little bit to left of the center line. That's better. Okay, I'll fall off. Oh yeah, I can't wait to do our extremely hard landing now. I'm gonna stall the airplane out in front of the runway. I'm not gonna stall. I'm just gonna stall. I'm not gonna flare. I'm just gonna stall. Or maybe I'm just gonna flare and stall. Just make it extremely bad landing. We don't need max auto brake. We just need max hardness of landing that will rid our speed. Alright, so here it is. Us coming in. We need a bit more speed. That's fine. You're okay. So what I'm doing here is I'm kind of overshooting here a little bit. I'm going a little high. And now I'm just going throttle idle. And we're going to wait until the airplane just drops down like a rock. Not the country. Alright, so I'm going to hold the nose right here. I'm actually doing extremely bad landing just technically. It's not even about the hardness. Alright, now pull up. I want to stall out. Stall!
30, 20, 10.
Yes. That was only 600 feet per minute, but we definitely scraped our tail there. Alright, looking good. We didn't even have to use any reverse thrust. Alright. That was not good. Dude, this airport doesn't even have like runway marks.
RYANAIR 001. Welcome to Gran Canaria. Contact ground on 121.7.
121.7, RYANAIR 001. Ground good day, RYANAIR 001, 737, just on holding point Sierra 2. Runway 03 left, request taxi to parking and request a follow me car.
Did you know that Gran Canaria is often called a miniature continent because of its diverse landscapes? From stunning beaches to lush mountains, there's so much to explore.
RYANAIR 001, taxi to P58 via Sierra 2, Romeo 6, Romeo 4, Romeo 3. Follow me car will guide you. Good day.
Taxi to parking P58 via Sierra 2, Romeo 6, Romeo 4, Romeo 3. Follow me car. Follow that. RYANAIR 001. So I'm going to follow this car here. That was an extremely bad flighting. I don't even know what to say, man. This was the worst ever flight I've ever done in my entire life. Just wanted to mention that. Alright, let's take a look. Here's our follow me car.
Iberia, Express 1606 contact tower on 118.3.
Over to tower, Iberia Express 1606.
For some reason, the rudder trim is extremely bad. I can't wait to see the landing here in the replay mode. Alright, we're in Romeo 4. Just respond to ATC communication by saying okay. What's Jack Boys? Jack Boys 2.
Wally donated €2.49. What's your opinion on Jack Boys 2?
Oh, it's music. Okay, interesting. Don't know. I don't know the guy. Alright, come on. Let's go faster. Alright, come on. I can't wait to see. I want to show you guys a magic trick in a second. Dan, did you have to give us the last parking spot at this airport? Where are we taxiing to, you idiot? Where's P50? Ah, my God. We're looking for P Diddy? No, P58. So probably turn right here now. On to Juliet? Question mark. Crashing into some cars. Hello, car. Womp womp. Was that even the Romeo 3 P58? Where the hell P58 is? The one-way markings are just so poor here. It's probably here. Generally, probably is here because here's the runway again. So let's just go here. Doesn't matter. You know what I want to show? This has been the worst flight I've done like ever. So I want to. It doesn't matter. So what I'm going to do now is do this because I want to show you what this plane can do. On fire. Let's see if we've got a replay mode. Oh, we only have a replay mode of that. What the hell is this? No, that's the other one. No, that's this one. This was our actual landing now. Great work. We've broken the flight sim. Alright, let's take a look. Wait, what is this? No, I'm actually flying the plane now. What? Why am I? Ah, now it's working. Let's take a look at the landing. Was the landing any good? Let's see. Come on. So I stalled the airplane out a lot. The instruments are not working. Because I want to land the plane very hard. Probably all I did really was to create a tail strike, to be honest. Like, that was all I did. Come on. Yeah, that was just a extreme tail. We've probably broken the airplane. This was definitely one of the worst flights I've ever done. Congratulations to myself. I'm gonna be back tomorrow flying properly at a bit of a better time. I'm gonna go now to bed. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Good night. Bye bye.